Unmute. Yay! Welkom terug op het kanaal. Ik had mezelf gemute blijkbaar. Ik denk dat het nu allemaal goed is. Als je me kan horen, als je het kan zien, laat het even weten. Dan klets ik niet voor niks. Beurax is down. De error 521. Wat het is, ik heb hier heel veel video's al bekeken op YouTube. En om ook verder uit te vinden hoe en wat er allemaal is. En ja, weet je, ik zie allemaal herhalingen. Herhalingen op al die video's. En dan denk ik, ja, wat doe je daarmee? Mijn idee, ik wil gewoon mijn idee met jullie delen. Mijn gedachten erachter. Ik ben aan de voorkant van het land gaan zitten bij de huis. Dus af en toe rijden daar, ik weet niet wat er is. Dus ze zijn de weg aan het maken. Dus er is ineens heel veel verkeer hier. Ik moet even zo in de microfoon praten. Ik wacht heel even tot hij weg is. Ja, ze zijn de weg aan het maken, eindelijk. Want er waren gigantische gaten zaten waar je auto in kon verdwijnen. Maar er komt zwaar geschut voorbij. Maar jongens, ja, Beurax is mijn idee. Natuurlijk kunnen we afwachten wat er eerst gaat gebeuren. Maar ik denk dat het einde onderzoek is. Einde verhaal. En dat is natuurlijk super balen. We zitten allemaal in hetzelfde schuitje als je hierin hebt geïnvesteerd. Ik heb daar pak een beet $25.000 in zitten. Dus ja, best zuur. Maar hoe ga je ermee om? Dat is denk ik het allerbelangrijkste. Laat me even weten of je me kan horen, of je in Beurax hebt geïnvesteerd, of je vragen hebt specifiek. Misschien kan ik ze beantwoorden. Yeah, so what's happening with Beurax? So I don't know. I'm talking in English and I'm talking in Dutch. Let's see what we will do. Let's make it English. So what's happening with Beurax? My idea what's happening with Beurax is that it's the end of the story, and that there is no Beurax anymore. I see videos where they say, yeah, but why would they do this? Why would they do that? I also saw messages that they supposedly the websites are hacked. Well, even then, if they are hacked, it's most likely gone. But I also want to be positive. It is definitely possible that somehow they are back, because it's also, I believe in vibrations. What you focus on, you get more of. So if we all focus like it's gone, it's so bad, then it probably it's gone. So let's also stay positive. And I still, there are still signs that it could be they're up. But as far as it looks now, the whole website is down, and then they say maybe they changed the server, and then that's how they have to unplug and plug in. But what if you have a multi-million-dollar company running this, and you're doing this without communicating with your audience, with your members, with your investors? That just doesn't make sense, right? So we are all in the same boat, and but the thing is, how do you deal with this? That is the most important, because I see people messaging in my Telegram group, also in other Telegram groups. One, you have the I don't know, creeps. I don't like this. Pitching people into other stuff. Yeah, Beurax is gone. You see, you have to look at my thing. That is just not the way to do this. Or be very negative, oh, they stole our money and it's everything, from the beginning I always said, do not invest money you don't have, or you do not invest money you can't miss. Yeah, Andre, I get you there. You lost a lot of money. Many people lost a lot of money. I lost also about $25,000. Gone. It's about 11 Ethereum and 0.5 Bitcoin I put in there. We were all winning, guys. We were all winning, but we were also in the same boat here. I lost money. High rewards, high risks. That is always this thing. So, yeah, it is always that, you should be aware that if you invest in things like that, you must do it with money you're able to lose, right? Doesn't mean that it is like really sucks. I mean, it sucks, right? I could have done a lot more fun stuff with these $25,000. I could have, all this good stuff you can do with it. But I decided to invest it and to make it more. And 10K gone. And but it's just money. That's basically what it is. It's just money. And in the end of the day, why did you invest? Why did you invest? Ask yourself that question, because that is the most important question. And for me, I live here in Costa Rica, and that was always has always been my dream. I work online for 8 years already, and I've seen things come and I've seen things go, and we had wins and we had losses. But did I give up on my dream to move to Costa Rica and live a freedom kind of lifestyle? No, never. I will never do that. Even after we moved to Costa Rica, um, we just arrived here, and I think 2 months later. Um, 2 months later, we had an income stream from Instagram, and Instagram changed their algorithms, and our whole business collapsed. Can you imagine? We just moved to Costa Rica, and our whole business collapsed. That was like freaking out. We are here on the other side of the world, not really a big buffer or whatever, to rely on some. But I will get back to that later in this video. We had something. We had something, and that is what saved us. Always saved us. Yeah, crypto. I lost $15,000, literally all my savings, and that is, I want to repeat this, and I repeated it in my dream. Never invest money you cannot lose. Yeah, 15K, Andre, 10K, 25,000. But my mentor lost $500,000 in there, right? But he took a lot of out, so he was in there a lot longer, so he made also a lot of money. But we all left. Another mentor of mine left about 50 Ethereum, about $90,000, and even more right now, right? But you have the choice now to sit in a corner and cry and be a victim, but it doesn't help anyone. Sorry, it doesn't help you to move on, right? It doesn't help you to to go after your dreams. It doesn't help, because it will block everything. Your anger, your feeling of hurt, you can say, I'm never gonna do this because I got scammed. Yes, we got scammed big time, and that is definitely true. We got scammed, and how does that feel? How does that feel for you? It really sucks. But does it stop? I mean, come on, it's just money, and there are ways to get money back. Now, I'm not saying here you can get money back from Beurax. Hey, who knows? Maybe in 2 days the Beurax website is back up and everything is back to normal, and in April, I don't think so. Then people will show, like, look at this. They're on Alexa's, how they range on the rank, and look how much traffic they got. Yes, so that doesn't mean that they got back up. It is weird in theory. Why would they, exit scam right now if they could do this for months in a row? I don't know. I have no idea. I never touch my savings, but yeah. But if you look, if you invest, you have to deal with the risk. If you do not want to have risk, leave your money on the bank and see it shrink. Actually, basically, but what if you have, look, if I look at my own shit, I don't have a plan B. Um, so I don't want to go back to the Netherlands, and I cannot rely on a job here locally, or I you know. So I have to continue. We move forward, and I don't know if the authorities can do something. Yeah, who knows? I hope maybe somebody would say, because looks so legit. They were registered in Australia officially. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that is like made up as well. I don't know. It looked legit. It looked really good. But what is the truth? I don't know. I really don't know. It's so easy to copy things and make things fake and make things look like that is right. It doesn't make sense. From my opinion, bad karma will happen. I mean, why would you scam so many people? It is people get greedy, and yeah, it is hurtful, guys. It is hurt. But how do you deal with your loss? Do you sit back and do nothing? Look, I've been working 8 years online, and when we lost our whole business, I mean, we lost our traffic source because there were ways to make money with Beurax, right? You could have invest your money and then see it accumulate on and on and on and on. You reinvest and you do your things, or you will be more active and like build a team. We were building a team. We had 250 people here in it here, but in the Telegram group, a lot of people. It hurts, because I refer those people, but I also said don't invest money you cannot lose because that is so important. It sucks. It hurts, but you have to move on. And if you now say, I will never do something like this again. No, me neither. I will not do something like this. Beurax wise. Okay, done this. I once did a few years ago. Looking back, looked literally the same, but also not. There was not a big lot, but still about 2000 in that time, and I was just getting started, and it was hurtful. So how do you move on? Well, first of all, if you want to make money online, I really advise you to learn the skills that come with making money online. Look, Beurax was the whole message of Beurax was put your money in, sit back, and see it grow. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? And if you all would do that, if we would all just do that, then nobody had to work, right? That would be cool. So yeah, the higher the rewards, the higher the risk. That is basically it. So how do you move on from here? Well, if you can do two things, and if you want to create, ask yourself why did you do it? Why can somebody here still watching, or are watching here live, or maybe you're watching the replay? Just say hashtag replay and let me know, why did you invest in Beurax? Why? What made you do that? Was it like, oh, I'm going to get rich free? Or did you have a specific goal in mind? Let me know. I'm really curious. For me, it was, to live a freedom lifestyle here in Costa Rica, to speed things up and to we want to build a house in the back. I wanted to build a little bit bigger house, maybe, and help a lot of people as well. That was my goal. That was like, awesome, guys, this worked. So I'm very curious what your reason was to invest in Beurax, and if you cannot answer that here, then go back, and ask yourself, why did I invest in Beurax? Why? To buy a house. But Andre, is that dream of buying a house gone? Will you give up? Or will you find other ways? That is so important. Um, the best skills in the world, the best paid skills in the world, guys, are learning how to market online, to build an audience, to build an audience online, to you have a message out there, and there are so many ways to do this. But learning how to market online, truly invest time and even money in your education to learn how to market online. So what did we do? So when our business fell down, it was like 2 years ago. Yeah, gone, right? But what was really gone was our traffic source. So our business was not really gone. The knowledge of building funnels, the knowledge of building an audience, all that knowledge was still, the ideas, the theory was still with us, right? We learned those skills. We invest time and money in learning those skills. So we lost Instagram. What did I do? I invested about $7,000 into a course of. I'm not selling you anything here, but what I learned, what I knew, I needed to learn a new skill, how to get traffic. I could buy solo ads, cold traffic. Now I want to build a warm audience because Instagram was very warm. I shared my life. I shared my lifestyle, what we were doing. I was also. It's called the Instagram. I still have the Instagram. I'm not doing really a lot with it. Time freedom underscore dad. Time freedom dad. That is my Instagram account, and as you can see, I just share my life there, and not so active there anymore. But how can you build an audience like that? And I learned that how to do this with here on YouTube, and free and paid, and and Facebook, free and paid, mostly paid on Facebook, and that works, And yeah, John, Yeah, you can't put all your eggs in any type of investment. Always rule the book. Definitely true. So if you put everything here in Beurax and it's gone, it's gone. But if you had like Beurax 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, and 4 are still up, you're still making money. And that is so important. Miriam and I are, marketing different kind of things. I'm a strong believer that you should educate yourself in when you do something. Of course, you can follow people that you know, like, and trust. Super cool, but do your due diligence and never put your egg in one basket. So, what I strongly believe in, and that is something, and I can send you more information if you like. It's on a DeFi project, decentralized financing. And I'm not a financial advisor, absolutely nothing. But that is something that I put my money in as well. That went from $2 to now over to 320, let's say 325 in 3 weeks' time. It's like crazy, right? But it's decentralized financial, so you put your money in, you can take your money out whenever you want. You get there are ways to make money on that. You get a 4% weekly return in the investment. So you can just stack this coin, and so it's super profitable. I can see that's going sky high and super high. So it's a great time to invest right now. But if you don't want it anymore, you want to take out your money, you can just take out your money, and that is something I really like. And it's like decentralized. It's not a company. You do not put your money in a company, because what did we learn here, guys? What did we learn from Beurax? That if you hand over your funds to a company, we gave it away, right? That is basically what we did. We gave it away. Now, I don't want to be negative or whatever, but I think Beurax is gone. Let's face it. But how do we move on from here? How do you move on from here? And how do you deal with this loss? And that is the most important thing. And find other ways, connect with people, ask to see what they do. Do not respond. If you're in, for example, my Telegram group, do not respond on other people's offers like, oh, come here, come, because I don't know, people are sneaky and maybe they're trying to deal with their losses. Or you have the haters like, hey, told you so, Beurax was yes, he took the risk, and that is what it is. It really sucks. Yeah, man, but it's what it is. So how do you deal with this? So yeah, DeFi, projects, I really recommend to look into that, because those are things that you put your money into this cookie jar. I can send you a webinar I watched that really convinced me. If you want that, let me know. Send me a private message under this video. You'll see my direct link on Facebook. Just send me, hey, I want more info, because I don't want to be selling here or sharing. Look at this new thing. No, but like John here said, you have to diversification. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. It happens. I really would love to wake up tomorrow and like see Beurax back up and with his new website, like awesome. Who knows? But even if Beurax comes back, think about the lessons you learned here. We all learned that you do not put all your eggs in one basket. It's expensive, maybe very expensive. Somebody messaged me, yeah, it feels like I came late to a party wearing a very expensive suit. That is definitely true. But what can you do, guys? What can we do, right? Besides accept it, maybe you want to mourn a little bit, like it's a loss, and we have to deal with this loss. But you do not have to have your life being dictated by this. And so really, if you want to learn more about what I do, because I can say learn how to market online, but not everybody wants to learn how to market online. The great thing of Beurax is that we could do this passively. Well, there are other opportunities, other ways to do this. Of course, it's always risk. I don't say it, but the DeFi, what it is decentralized. You do not hand over your money, but the coin value could drop, right? It could be possible. I don't think so, because it's like going, it will adjust, but the whole project. So what I understand, I'm still learning in this, but I like it, is that on this decentralized, in this way. It's like a coin, but it's not really like the crypto. It's like Ethereum, and you have smart contracts, and the apps can be built, programs can be built, and so you don't have to deal with. For example, if you launch an online program, we launched our own products. Well, what's the hassle of that? That is, you have to deal with merchant accounts, right? People pay you. Oh, people refund you. How do you get your money from that person to you, right? You have to deal with merchants. Now we have just a few products, but friends of ours have companies, big on online marketing companies that like thousands and thousands of dollars going through that. And people are marketing it and stuff like that. How do you do this? Now, if you do this on smart contracts, you can do it all on the blockchain. It's all running there. It's all done through on the blockchain with Ethereum or these new coins and stuff like that. And yeah, I believe that is going to be a good future. And I made some investments in there. And yeah, so if you want to know more about that, I can send you a white paper. I'm still building a funnel for it, but the white paper explains everything, what it is all about, and it's super easy to set up. And but the great thing is you can always take your money back. Yeah, Andre, I went online here and just to share my thoughts here. I hope you are doing great. Whatever you're doing, do not give up on your dreams, because that house, Andre, it will be there. But it's up to you whether you move forward or stop. And it's like, I'm not gonna buy that house ever. Maybe it feels like that house will never be there, but focus on the house. What does the house look like? How does it feel when I enter? What colors are the walls? What kind of furniture do I have? How does it smell? Really live your dream. Live in the future, because your mind cannot see the difference between reality and imagination. So, and if you're living in that future, if you can imagine it, if you can think it, if you can imagine it, you can make it real. I strongly believe in that. So yeah, don't give up on your dreams. This was just to share my thoughts, and it started as a Dutch video, and we ended up in English. So I may change the title a little bit. And thanks for being here. Thanks for sticking around. I just wanted to ventilate my thoughts, and I wish you all the best. This is not the end. Uh, this is just the beginning of something new. Don't forget that. See you soon. Bye for now.